Nancy Baraza has put to rest the public scrutiny into her behaviour by tendering her resignation as Deputy Chief Justice and Vice President of the Supreme Court. The move ends the public service career of a woman who was celebrated after her elevation to the second most powerful position in the judiciary. And as KTN's MWENDIA reports, it all started with the pinching of a guard's nose on New Year's Eve.
Nancy Baraza, a woman with a confident gait and ever-alert visage, has chosen to bow down to pressure and leave public office for assaulting a security guard on the 31st of December at Nairobi's village market. In her letter of resignation, Baraza says that although she would have preferred an appeal in the Supreme Court challenging the recommendations of the tribunal that probed her conduct, she laments that she does not see herself getting a fair and impartial hearing before the court as currently constituted. Baraza points out that some members of the appeal court set to hear her appeal played a part in the Judicial Service Commission, which petitioned the president to appoint the tribunal that probed her conduct. In her view, therefore, the two judges could not logically and legally sit on her appeal. Baraza has more gripes against her former boss, the Chief Justice. She says Willy Mutunga recently endorsed the tribunal recommendations against her, a matter that is the subject of her appeal. This, Baraza says, compounds her fear that she would not get a fair trial before a bench in which the CJ participates.
I, Nancy Makoha Baraza.
The former DCJ also asserts her rejection of the tribunal findings, which she terms injudicious and not founded in known principles of law. The tribunal, chaired by former Chief Justice of Tanzania, Augustino Ramadhani, recommended Baraza's removal from the judiciary for gross misconduct and misbehavior.
Lady Justice Nancy Makoha Baraza, the Deputy Chief Justice and the Vice President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, be removed from office.
The seven-member tribunal found that Baraza did in fact pinch the nose of Rebecca Kerubo and threatened to shoot her, noting that her conduct was demeaning of her office. Although the tribunal acknowledged Baraza's brilliant career in which she made an outstanding contribution to the nation as an advocate and commissioner of the Constitution Review Commission, it also pointed out that she lacked the temperament and ability to perform judicial functions, a factor that fell short of the requirement of the Constitution and the Judicial Code of Conduct. Baraza was also accused of contacting Kerubo in June, asking her to alter her evidence. This move was interpreted by the tribunal as an indicator that the accused could repeat the misconduct in future. Baraza's appeal failed to take off on Wednesday after her lawyer failed to show up. The appeal has now been withdrawn. Following the twist of events, Kerubo's lawyer said she is contemplating filing a suit for compensation.
Our client feels vindicated that after all her desire for justice has yielded fruits.
In her parting shot, Baraza asked from Kenyans their forgiveness where she fell short, saying, "We are all human." MWENDIA, KTN Prime.